What is up, everyone? Today on Seth Leroy Hustle Adventures, I wanted to talk about why we went with a cargo van. Why we went with a cargo van over a box truck, over fifth wheel, over even a dually with a dude. There's so many options out there, but it was really simple why I went with a cargo van. Really simple. DOT, get out of here. Like, obviously, you still deal with the FMCSA and the DOT, but the regulations aren't crazy. No weigh stations. There's so many reasons, though, too, but it was very simple to me. Repairs. I go to a regular shop with the couple repairs I've had. No big deal. Parts aren't as expensive. You can just bring it to anyone. You don't got to go to a Penske or two. Breakdowns, if there was one, not as crazy. You don't need a straight truck or a semi truck. Because I was looking at straight trucks buying outright for $40K. Also, that's a thing too. I wanted to buy something outright. I didn't want the overhead, so cargo van was a much cheaper option. Ours was $13K. So it just, and two, the thing is with a bigger rig and bigger stuff, it just to me made sense. It's like, well, you're gonna make less money per mile, but obviously that there's a reason for that. It makes sense. I mean, so because I actually had an uncle on my cousin's side. He got straight trucks. That's what he did all the time. And I remember my cousin and me were talking. It was always issues with. I think he had two of them, and it was just like. And that's what I could see happening, because too, if the engine blew in my cargo van, it's not as serious, and that's why too, with buying it outright and still having some capital to back it up, I could just do whatever I need to do to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And what I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but with authorities, it's a lot harder to get. That's what people have told me that have tried the straight truck thing. But I don't know how true that is. It's a lot harder to get your foot in the door with that. That's what I've heard. But as my authority has aged, even with my cargo van, I got great relationships with brokers. Everything's going way smooth. It's almost like, you get like, and that's why I wanted to test the waters. And I didn't want to just jump into it instantly with a big rig. I have my CDL. And what's funny is, I have so many truckers that hit me up about this that are like, oh, I'm very interested too. And they say the same reasons as me. DOT, weigh stations, sick of it, don't want to deal with it. Logs, no e-log. And if you're a trucker, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I don't want to be told when I can't drive. I don't want to be limited. I don't want to type on that thing. I don't want to, you know what I mean? There's a lot more that goes with it. If you get pulled over by DOT, which I have, you're going to be, or at weigh stations, hey, let me randomly check your log. Let me, sync it so they can check the stuff. Let me check your fuel and make sure that's legit. That's what I mean. Like, I get it if you haven't done it, but it's less of a headache. I mean, to me, and also I can park it right in my driveway. A straight truck or a big rig, I do see someone who owns a straight truck down the road. But you get what I'm saying. And two, I like the convenience. If I had a big straight truck in my driveway or a fifth wheel with a dually even, it would be annoying. Just to be flat out. So those were the main reasons why we went with it. So there are a lot of options out there. And I understand. I just think guys especially get this mentality of bigger, better, bigger, more money. No, that's not even how it works. The lesser rates for the smaller vehicle, there's a reason. That's what I looked at. I don't give a shit what I drive. Like a lot of guys, get this, you should get, are you going to ever upgrade to a straight truck? What does that have to do? That to me is a lot ego and just, like, I do know that you can make more money from what I've heard, but I don't want the headache. I don't care. But I feel like that can just be a guy mentality, bigger, better. And that's not always the case. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just glad hopefully you got something from this with what you're picking, because I get asked this question a lot. Everyone have a blessed day, and keep hustling.